Well, yeah, I did. I hit stop sharing the screen. Okay, now it's sharing. It looks like
Okay,
it's
so now
sharing.
it is.
Okay, it wasn't doing that before, but I just clicked like that icon at the bottom.
Okay.
Okay, sorry about that. Thank you, Jackie. My name is Regence Norwoods. I am a senior certification officer. One of my responsibilities is to review certification applications and make a recommendation to the CPO. One thing I do want to put out there before I dive in is an email address. If you have any questions about the procurement, E-Procurement at cityofchicago.org. Also, the phone number to contact for help is 312-744-HELP or 4357. DPS is the contracting authority for the procurement of goods and services for the city of Chicago. We work together as a team and with our customers to guarantee an open, fair, and timely process by establishing, communicating, and enforcing superior business practices. Our goals for this discussion, this workshop, is to give you pointers on what to do once your business is certified, how to promote your new certification. It's really a great marketing tool to have for your business. Many contracts require program goals for minority and women-owned businesses. We'll also talk about basic introduction of website tools such as DPS alerts, which Jackie briefly talked about, and you should definitely sign up for. It's the weekly blast of what's happening in the procurement world. We'll also have a basic introduction of e-procurement and bids, and also know what assist agencies are out there that are going to be helpful to you and your business. So the first thing that is the most important is marketing, advertising, and building relationships. We always say to network. Attend contract and business events. The DPS has two major events we host annually. One is a construction summit, and one coming up is the vendor fair, which I believe will be coming up in July. So be sure to look out for that and attend. Your goal is to get a face-to-face meeting with those prime contractors who are getting those city contracts, because those contractors are the ones who will be looking to hire and meet their program goals. And at the vendor fair, there will be an opportunity for certified firms to meet with those prime contractors. It's somewhat of like a speed dating, 5 minutes to give your elevator, some things to have prepared when you do have these meetings is to have a good business card. A good business card should obviously have your name, your email, your phone number, and explain briefly what your business really does. And that's one thing that I would suggest to have on a good business card. Also, create a good capability statement. There's so many examples online of what you can include in a capability statement. One page or 2 pages back to, both sides should reflect what your business is and your specific capabilities. I would even include what your business is certified in, what those NAICS codes are, what your technical expertise is. You can even probably go to a Kinko's and they can assist with helping get you a capability statement put together, make it look nice, put some pictures of what you've already, different projects you've completed, and have that ready once you meet those prime contractors. Another good marketing is social media. Get out there, get a Facebook page for your business, and Instagram with your pictures, and even LinkedIn, I would say. Get your connections all in one space. Sign up for DPS alerts. Again, this is very important. And don't just stop at DPS alerts with our Department of Procurement Services. Sign up for other departments, other agencies. They have similar websites and alerts. Utilize all of your resources. This is important. The city of Chicago does a really good job of, marketing and putting a lot of information out there. Our website, can be a little overwhelming. There's a lot of information, but I even recommend taking that how to navigate the city of Chicago website workshop, because there is so much information in there. Also sign up for online notifications. We talked about that. And then attend workshops. We're not hosting anything live currently, which we used to. And we'll probably get back into those settings, but we have so many workshops that are like this online. Have so many workshops available on YouTube. YouTube/Chicago DPS. The first box is workshops. Learn the process, the procurement process, by listening and watching those workshops. We also have the buying plan, which Jackie talked about, is our 15-month forecast of the city of Chicago and other sister agencies, other departments. What are they buying? What are they planning to buy? And what quarter? Get ready for it to look for that bid. You can even, it's electronic. So if you go into the buying plan, you can do a Control F bind, put in what your service is, and see, go to a quick glance at what agencies are looking for your service or your good. And just be ready. Look out for that. And then the DPS alerts will tell you when those bids are due. Community and outreach, again, we talked about all of the resources available. And if you just can't find something, call us and we'll try to assist you in finding what you need or getting you the answers. Again, the buying plan, that is so important for you right now. Sign up for DPS alerts, workshops. Oh, this is a really good resource, the Small Business Center in room 805. That's your Department of Business Affairs and Consumer Protection. That's right next door to our department in City Hall. What they have available are a lot of other workshops too. They will help you with your licensing. They'll also, I don't know if they have an attorney. In the past, they had an attorney that was assisting, and just answer all of your small business questions. Again, we're live streaming workshops currently, but you can access the previously recorded workshops on YouTube. And they're also doing the bid and bond openings live stream on YouTube. So that's very important to understand that. The bid and bond room, I don't know if this is happening currently where you can pick up bid documents and specs. I don't believe that you can, but that was in the past. Here is the DPS work website, and again, it has a wealth of information. It talks about, you know, what's happening in the news, what we do, and some supporting information, some data. All of the rules and regulations are on this website. So some quick links on the website is this is where you can sign up for your DPS alerts, assuming you've already applied for certification, but if you haven't, this is where you can start. The current bid opportunities listing is here, the buying plan. You can register for workshops on the website. Oh, here's a good link for those assist agencies. If you need help, more help than our department can offer you. Because for an example, the certification unit, you know, we can answer questions, but a lot of firms need more help, more hand-holding, I guess. And assist agencies are there to help. And not just with the certification, but even after, like, once your business is certified, they can help you and assist you. They even help you with small business loans. DPS resource guides. We will, I believe in a later slide, we'll talk about that. We have 4 of them. The guide to the bid and incentives and programs. So in addition to program goals for MBE-WBE, we also have other incentives, such as for the BEPD, the people with disabilities, and the veterans programs, and so many more incentives. Again, the rules and regulations, and then here you could also submit a FOIA request. On the glancing at this page, here's a link to the bid opportunities, awarded contracts, and then here's the certified firms directory. You'll see your firm listed, assuming your firm is certified. So lots of prime contractors, private companies who are looking to meet program goals, diversity goals. They can click on here, type in a firm's name or a type of service that they're looking for or product. And if your firm is certified in the code, it should appear, and your contact information will also appear. We talked a little bit about e-procurement. E-procurement is an advancement to business to government that applies digital technology to the acquisition of goods and services. The portal for vendors, iSupplier, will be a full service resource for vendors and those interested in doing business with the city of Chicago. This tool will allow users to respond to bids, RFPs, requests for RFPs and RFQs. Sorry, the acronym slips my mind. Online view and track payments and invoices online, electronic submission of invoices. And again, if you have any questions, I suggest you email eprocurement@cityofchicago.org or call 312-744-HELP. So you need to read instructions carefully when submitting a bid. We understand that government solicitation for bids, proposals, and qualifications contain a lot of information and may have mandatory forms to complete. So you need to read those instructions very carefully. And if you have any questions, there is a contact person that you can call or email to get your answers, to get answers to your questions. However, Non-responsive bids must be rejected. Rejected bids increase the cost of work to the city and may result in your firm not getting the contract. And so it's very important that you follow those instructions. And have all your facts right. For instance, the telephone number and email address of the procurement staff assigned to your solicitation is listed in the bid opportunity list. Always refer to this person with questions so you can get all your facts right. Make sure you know when the solicitation is due. That day and time is very important to submit. If you submit it 1 minute past that time, it will not be considered. It may be rejected. Missing information, again, can disqualify your bid. A missing signature. Get your math right. You know, a math error, subtraction, addition might, you know, cause failure, might cause your bid to be rejected. Or failure to complete all the documents, that may also cause your bid to be rejected. So, you know, what I always suggest is not just double check your work. I would triple, quadruple check it, make sure, because, you know, this is important. You're spending time on a bid and you're spending the city time. So, you know, if we see that you're submitting these in insufficient bids, that does not make your firm look good. Again, there's so many incentives and programs. The next few slides will talk about a few, but there is a guide that you can read through, see maybe there's more that may apply. So look for that work. There's a small business initiative. This SBI is designed to increase the opportunities that small businesses have to bid on projects. The projects will be sized for small businesses and typically will be limited to an estimated project cost of $3 million or less. Diversity credit program. It's a vendor that utilizes the city certified MBE, WBE firms on private sector contracts, may receive credit for that utilization toward participation goals on a contract awarded by the city's Department of Procurement Services, city contract. There's this one where it's the project area residents are utilized. Contracts that have a value of 100,000 or more. The total hours worked by persons on the site of construction projects by employees of the contractor and or subcontractor shall be performed by at least 50% by residents of that area. Alternatively powered vehicles, the CPO shall allocate a bid incentive of 0.5% of the contract base price to a qualified bidder when the qualified bidder is using alternatively powered vehicles, 10 or more owned, operated, leased, or controlled by a business. There's a mentor protege program. The city encourages mentors to have in place an existing MBE program that provides meaningful participation by MBE, WBE firms for work performed on projects. There is a phased graduation for MBE, WBE firms in order to maximize diversity. Firms that have posted seats that have surpassed the limits will remain eligible to receive MBE, WBE credit at reduced levels for up to 3 years beyond the point at which the firms have become established. And those were just a few. So I suggest you look at that the incentives program book and see if anything else may apply. Here's a list of some sister agencies. So don't stop with the city of Chicago. look at Chicago Public Schools website. Cook County, we have reciprocity with Cook County, so they accept the city of Chicago and vice versa certification. They are the only agency that the city of Chicago accepts their MBE and WBE certification. Chicago Park District, the Public Building Commission, Chicago Housing Authority, city colleges, Metro Pier Exhibition Authority, Metro Water Reclamation District. So some of these agencies might also accept the city of Chicago certification, or they may have their own certification program. But even if you're certified with the city, there might be a fast track process to get certified with those other agencies. So look into that too. Again, there's the City of Chicago agency, assist agency list. They're comprised of those nonprofits, the local chamber of commerce agencies that represent the interests of the small minority and women-owned businesses. So if you're looking for help, there may be one located right in your own neighborhood. And that's all I have. I can answer some questions, or if I don't know the answer, I will try to find out for you, or again, you can email or call us.
Thank you so much, Regents, for that great presentation. We hope that our listeners were able to take something away from that and be able to move forward to try to secure some of these opportunities with the city of Chicago. With that said, as Regent said, she's ready to take questions. If you have a question, I ask that you put it in the Q&A panel at the bottom right-hand corner of your screen. We don't have any questions as we go right now, Regan. So if you, I'm going to give them just a few more minutes, just in case of someone thinking of a question that they perhaps want to ask and are trying to get that information to us. Regis, is there anything else that you would like to quickly add for those folks that are now wanting to go on to the next level and try to secure contracts? As you said, one of the great things to do is to look at that buying plan and peruse it and figure out what they want to do. And let me also quickly, before you jump in here, Regents, let me quickly say that we are going to have our 9th annual vendor fair, which will be at Malcolm X College. You're getting it straight off the press right now on August 25th. So I hope you will save the date because we will have guest speakers and we'll have workshops. We'll have all of the government agency exhibitors in the exhibit hall, so you can go by and talk with or network with other businesses as well as other leader industry representatives that can help you navigate this procurement process with government entities. So I hope to see you at the August 25th, our August 25th vendor fair. I've lost the words. Been working on it too long. Our vendor fair. So if you want more information, you will be able to find that in the upcoming GPS alerts, and you will be able to find that on our website. So with that said, I do have a few questions for you, Regents. For those of you that want to add questions, though, please put them in the Q&A panel so that I only have one place to look for the questions. Put them in the Q&A panel, and then we'll review them. But the first question I received personally was, do you have a sample of a capability statement?
I do not have one offhand, but if you Google capability statement, there's a lot of examples that you can copy from. Again, also like a Kinko's or maybe even an Office Staples or an Office Depot, they might provide those services too. Maybe even Word, if you go into Word, sometimes they kind of have an example of what, or a publisher will have an example of, or a template that you can use. But I mean, you basically want to put everything on there that your business is capable of. What's your expertise, pictures, maybe even your own picture, but pictures of your finished products, whatever you're selling, things like that. Kind of like a resume, right? Just quick glance. What does your business do?
Also, someone wrote in, this one was more for me. How do we become a vendor at I assume they are talking about the vendor fair on August 25th. The question for that is that this is, we call it a vendor fair, but it is for our businesses or our vendor community in the city of Chicago to come and talk with government agency representatives, along with other organizational representatives, to find out information and to network with those representatives so that they are able to, have a face or a name that goes with the agency, along with the fact that they can get any questions answered that they need to regarding opportunities that they may want to garner with that particular agency. So outside public cannot be an exhibitor or a vendor. You can come to the vendor fair. It is free to the public and to the vendor community. But the only tables or exhibitors that will be able to secure a booth there is you have to be a sister agency, a government agency, or an organization that we partner with on a regular basis. So those were the only two questions I have. So if there are no other questions, then I'll wait just a minute or so. If there are no other questions, then I again want to thank Regents Norwoods for taking us through. Now your business is certified, now what? And we hope that you use this information to secure information and tools and resources that you can go to perhaps get one of those government contracts, or to further working with these entities so that you can take your business to the next level and grow to the next sizing of contracts that you would be willing to apply for. If there are, wait a minute, I might have one more question here.
I just want to add real quick, Jackie, if to Angela Underwood, she had the question about the capability statement. I just Googled it, and there's even things on YouTube, but you can also contact your assist agency, and they may help, they may even sit down with you and help you create one.
Yes.
And that service would be free. I think generally it's free. But that's just something that I thought of after the fact.
Yes, thank you, Regents, and you're correct about that. They will sit down with you. You also can try PTAC. They have different workshops on capability statements and things like that. So I suggest that you do what Regent said and kind of Google it, and you will find, if not a workshop on it, you will find different assist agencies who are willing to help to do that for you for free. But those are the kinds of things that you will find at the vendor fair. It is to help you get to the next level. So those are the kinds of things that we're looking to have people there to be able to assist and help you with those things. All right, with that said, thank you to the attendees for attending today's workshop. We do know that you have a choice and you chose to come to this particular workshop and find out more information. We hope you join us at many more workshops and you know where to find the information about what workshop is up on tap. If you don't want to go through that way, you can always get your DPS alert, and we put in the beginning of this session on how you can find that information. If you hang on with me just 1 second after I close out, I will be putting in the chat area some links for you to be able to find more information. So if you just hang on just a second, I'll make sure that that gets in there as well. We want to say stay safe, stay well, and I look forward to seeing you on August 25th at Malcolm X College for our 9th annual vendor fair. Thanks so much, and thank you, Regents, and all of you have a wonderful rest of your afternoon.